Okay, hello everybody, hello gaming hamster, nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah, you told me that you would be here, so I guess you kept your word, which is a good thing. I used the waiting time to did some preparations to our image. I hope everything is working. Maybe the sound is a bit low. This should be better, I hope. Okay. So if you can't hear the background music, give me a quick shout out and I'll try to fix that. So this is where we left off last stream. We decided that we would continue with image 3, image 6, image 7, and I also included image 9. And what I did first was to basically scale the images up a bit. As you can see, they are now quite huge. Obviously now they are a bit rough or pixelated, but that's not a problem. We will be painting over those, and as you can see, they pretty much work already in this form, since we did all the thumbnail work. Some better, some a bit worse, but it's okay. This image is pretty much special. I kind of liked it a lot, and I still do. But as you probably will see, a lot of the image or the impact of the image depends on correctly drawn perspective, and we actually didn't use any perspective at all. I just freehanded everything, but with this like really intricate mechanical details on the train, we pretty much have to do another sketch layer, however, just to include all the details correctly drawn in perspective. I also need to set up a perspective grid for that, and I need to draw that in black and white with like traditional pencil drawing, and then we can move on. So I don't know if we're gonna spend a lot of time working on this one, even though I kind of liked it best, but it also needs like the most preparation. So let's see about that. And then we have this one. We already know all this stuff, and then I did a bit of photo bashing, and now we have this image, which obviously still needs a lot of work, and I don't want to go really overboard with the photo bash. I just want a quick a quick image, and I matched it a bit, and I painted already a bit over it, but not too much. Then this one, I think this will be the hardest to get working right, because I really had a special feeling in mind for this, like this morning mist, a bit cloudy feeling, and it's not easy to achieve, so we will have to see how we deal with this. Yeah, and here you can see I kind of photo bashed this bridge, and it looks pretty okay. It kind of really did match the perspective after I adjusted it a bit. So yeah, but I actually don't want this to be like stone or whatever brick material this is. I want this to be like a fully wooden construction, so we will do a lot of overpainting here too. And finally this one, I don't know, so something happened here. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Okay, basically I did some vegetation photo bash, and obviously it looks very messy, but we can still, if we like zoom way back, we can see like the gist of it is there. So yeah, I guess we start with this one, and basically I just use the chalk brush and do a bit of work, and we see where we go from there. Well, let's get started. Okay. So, and I hope you all are doing fine. I'm doing pretty okay for myself. We had a nice family party yesterday. Had some good food. It's really nice. Maybe I had a beer or two too much, but I guess that's to be expected. Usually I try to explain my every step, which is, I guess, a bit more important when we're in the thumbnailing stage, because now every major part of the composition is kind of already solved, and what I do now is just detailing, and mostly I worry about controlling the edges so that we have nice contrasts. Obviously I do want to keep an eye on the photo bash so that it doesn't look like, as it does now, like a photo. We want to incorporate this into the image as much as possible, and I think we can do that. It just takes time. With the photo bash, I'm always unsure if it's like a good idea to incorporate it. Usually I still tend to do it because I like to have like a quick reminder of what the image is will be looking like. But then again, the photo bash needs a lot of touch up and refinement, and I already said this a couple of times. Sometimes I feel like you don't really gain much time from it. Sometimes I feel you rather lose a bit of time, but yeah. In this stage, I also need to look out for like any hard edges that are result of the photo bash but shouldn't be there. So this is something to keep an eye out. Also, I want my lines to be following the curvature of the mountain. And in doing so and keeping to perspective, I mean, we don't have a real perspective grid established yet, but you can kind of sense, let me show you, that we have a simple two-part perspective here, like these are the main perspective lines, and then we have something like that coming down here, and I can basically imagine those in the mind when it's pretty much in this loose perspective stage. If I would have to, let me see, I did it, yeah, okay. I think this was the layer we just drew on. If I would have to paint more intricate detail, I guess I would need to switch to having a grid. The nice thing about mountains and natural formations is that you don't have to be overly exact with the shadows and lights and the perspective. I mean, yeah, like I said, you have to have a general idea of perspective, but it doesn't need to be overly tight. So painting this is a pretty chill experience for me. Not a lot to worry. Was a bit sad that I couldn't use the nice weather. We had a bit of snow here to hike. I kind of wanted to do that, but first of all, it was a bit cold. Okay, that was one thing, and then again, I wasn't feeling too well for like a real hike. I had a little stroll through the countryside with my girlfriend, and this was very, very nice, and I was instantly reminded that I want to do this more often and want to go to a real hike. And then I need to be at 100%. Can't go for a very long hike if I don't feel too well. this one, yeah. I say let's try to push down this little mountain a bit in the background. And we use the lasso tool for this. Okay, that should do the trick. And then the soft round brush. I do want this a tad lighter. Actually, I'm not sure I want to do this here. I think I want to slide here and then come in with a darker value there. The thing is, we have, because of the snow on the cliff here, we have a very light value. And like I said, I'm constantly worrying about edge separation, and here I'm not too sure this works in a good way. No. What I like so much about this brush that I kind of just created, not in the last stream, but I think the stream before, is that it gives me like this nice sharp edges, and it basically, if you are not drawing with a perspective grid, it gives you this perspective for free in a way, because it's already aligned to the horizon line, so to speak. We want snow there, I'm not even sure. I do think we need to remove like this little rock that we had in the original painting, but I think this doesn't work now. And same here. try to indicate that this is a mountain even more far back? No, I deleted. I mean, we could add some more mountains, like maybe here, but I feel like it distracts a bit from this like huge imposing silhouette of the mountain, and when we have something here, it is a bit distracting. Oh, get rid of it. And not to worry if everything looks a bit rubbish here. We can improve that over the time. This looks a bit weird. Yeah, we need to fix out of those rocks and little formations too. As of now, it looks very funky. Like I said, it's just a matter of taking your time. The most important thing with painting, as with I guess most things in life, is that you kind of shouldn't rush it. Take your time. Sometimes things need time to develop. And if you play with the thoughts of drawing yourself, my first advice is to not get discouraged by the pace of your progress. Most people are, including myself, but I think it's okay to like strive for more. That is actually a good thing. Like you want to paint like the artist you admire, and you just need to practice. You need to practice a lot. But then some people get really like depressed that they can't achieve what they want to bring on paper, but they say, I have all these paintings and all these ideas in my mind, and just when I set my pen on the paper, it doesn't come out. And I think that's not a good mindset. You just need to accept where you are. You can try to get better, but every step of your artistic journey should be like filled with joy. There's absolutely no reason to be upset over artistic progress. And most of the time, like when I read all those Reddit threads dealing with this stuff, it's actually I mean they could just rename the how's it called, not art help, sorry, I kind of forgot how the subreddit is named, but I think they could just rename it to mental health and it would be would be exactly the same topics for the most part. Sometimes we do have other ones, and I'm not bashing on Reddit. I think this subreddit, which I kind of forgotten the name, but never mind, it's pretty cool, so this shouldn't be this, but just a reminder that a lot of artists struggle with these mental health issues. But I guess as you get older, you get milder, and you come to like accept a lot of things. At least most people do. Hello everybody, to all newcomers on the stream here. Today we are detailing a concept art piece. We did the thumbnails in the last stream. These are the thumbnails, and we decided to go for 6, 3, 7 and 9. These are the blown up thumbs, and here we just paint away. We did a bit of photo bashing, and yeah, I think it comes along quite nicely. It's basically at this point all the major issues with composition are solved, so I can just relax a bit and talk to you guys and hopefully have a great time. Like I said, I did have a pretty okay weekend. It was nice. I hope you all had an equally nice weekend. If you want, you can tell us about your weekend. If you don't want, that's fine too. If you have any questions regarding art progress, or even if you want to share your own art, you are absolutely free to do that. I encourage this. And yeah, if you just want to hear me rambling about a couple of things that come to my mind while I try to improve this painting, that's cool too. I kinda like that song really. I so want to do another composing stream, and I also in my free time I did work on a new orchestral song, which is a bit like a historic piece, like 19th century style. Not really 19th century style, it's like a bit more, a bit earlier, I think. Usually I'm very big on romanticism. This one is actually a bit more Mozart, which is weird because I don't like him that much, but yeah, it was a bit of an exercise and I think it worked pretty okay. I did incorporate some other film music tropes and cliches too. I guess it would be nice to work on that in the stream. Do you think we can push up the, and maybe not as much, but let me try something here. I think we can push up the tonal value here, maybe with the soft round brush. Like that maybe. Yeah, like a tad. We don't need to go overboard here. I need to keep an eye out for the light and shadow. It's very easy to screw up the lightning because we have this effect here going on. That's actually too much. feel like we have a bit too much sharp edges. As much as I love them, I think it's a bit overboard here and there, so I do think we want to use the texture blender a bit. And try to get a bit more uniform looking texture here. Okay, let's see. Grab the Painterly blender. Okay, but I do think I need to merge the layer down. So this is what we have done. We need to merge it down to get to use the blender in the way that I intended it. Yeah, just a bit less hard edges and a bit more homogeneity in color and value. I think we will profit from that. I think here maybe I do want to keep the hard edges. It's a bit of back and forth, pushing and pulling until we have something that we are happy with. Again, because I currently don't have so much to talk about since I'm just detailing, just a friendly reminder that if you want to know anything about this piece, my progress, maybe something else, if you are an artist yourself and you want to get a bit of feedback, a bit of help, sometimes I'm not the best artist, I'm really not. I'm just a hobbyist, but if you want to hear my opinion, maybe just my admiration, feel free to write in the chat. But obviously, if you just want to lurk, that's fine too. And I indeed apologize that I repeat the same message over and over again. It's just that new people are coming all the time, and I want everybody to know that they are welcome and they are appreciated. And also, I don't know that much to talk about at the moment, because like I said, the main compositional issues are solved. We're just detailing here and looking for some nice edges and a really epic feeling. Okay, let's take the chalk brush, try to really extend the silhouette of this mountain here, or this hill. And I do want to indicate light from here. Actually not the best color here. It's okay though. I really don't know what we do with the foreground. I feel like it's too saturated at the moment. What is it? I mean, is it mud or something? Just trying to make it up on the spot. Not too sure what this will be. We can use the color desaturator if we need to. It don't have to be like overly tight with the color value. I do need to be careful about tonal control though. Let's see. It's too. Not enough saturation, I feel. I didn't mean saturation, I meant tonal, no. Just kind of lost track of my thoughts there. Just meant it that the color is maybe not light enough. We do need to lighten this up either way. And then maybe we can look for a nice rock brush here. This is the debris brush. And that could work out too. I mean, obviously this is all very messy, I'm fully aware. But as soon as we have something to get us started, we can incorporate this a bit better into the image. let's see. Where do we have the character nature? This is the problem when you have that many texture brushes. Sometimes you kind of lose track of all of those. No, I don't want like massive rock. Sometimes you have to try things out, but they don't always work. I think something like that. But I really do want to desaturate some of the colors here. Let me see. Color that. Color. This is the right one. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. That's what I had in mind. What do we need? I think we take the regular chop brush and then we add a bit of volume here. Yeah, I kind of already like it. Obviously, it's still very rough, but we can do something about that, and that is painting over it even more. Maybe we can use this brush. It's the same chop brush, but just with a tilted angle, and usually this helps a bit with everything feeling a bit more in perspective. Saving recovery information? Please don't crash on me. I think we need to save, do we? I think that was the moment. Uh-oh. It's going black again. Please don't crash. Don't? Okay. Nothing happened. Everything is okay. Sorry. Not too happy with this. Okay, let's try to again use the blender to unify a bit the feel of the image. As in now, I feel like this rock especially is drawing way too much attention. Okay, I need to be careful though not to screw up the edges. Okay, now we have this selected. No. Tried some things with the texture brushes, but didn't like it that much. I mean, we can try to push this even more. I'm not sure if that's the way to go though. I don't know. Oh, welcome everybody on the stream. I hope you are doing fine. Currently we are detailing some of the thumbnails we did in the last stream. And yeah, it's going pretty okay. Still a lot of issues to solve here, and not everything is working perfectly, but it's okay. We get through it. The other images that we will do at some later stages are here. They are photo bashed quite rough, but we will give them a paint over just like this one, and then everything will hopefully look a bit better. I think I need this sharp brush here. It gives me like this nice edges, and I do want to have quite sharp edges here, as I do want to emphasize the various plane changes on the mountain. Yeah. The sky still looks a bit weird, but we can also change that. It just needs a bit of time. Again, sorry for my repeat. I just I ran out of topics sometimes when I don't have anything particular to talk about, as I'm just detailing stuff here and explained the edge thing like over and over again. So just a short shout out if you want to ask me anything, if you want to chat a bit about technique, if you want my advice or just share your art. Feel free to do so. You are definitely encouraged. I like to look at art from others and give you advice and sometimes just admiration. Since I'm not the best artist in the world, I'm just a hobbyist. But I do love to stream on Twitch and get some environments done. Let me see. I think we could try to blend a bit here. I feel like the painting is not really unified at this stage. We have a lot of little bumps and like lost edges going on that we need to take care of. Okay, then let's see. just some little plane separation, and instantly the thing just feels a lot more epic. I kind of always ask myself, why do I tend to go for this like big epic fantasy art type stuff? Then again, I also do other stuff, but I like it in this aesthetic. But when I compose, I really dislike epic stuff. Like, I mean, what you consider epic music stuff like Hans Zimmer does, it's just really not my cup of tea. I much prefer composers like Jerry Goldsmith or John Williams, Basil Paul Duris. Those are ones. And you could make a point that like Basil Paul Duris Conan music is far more epic than anything Hans Zimmer ever did. I don't want to bash the guy though. I think what he does pretty good, and I wish I could write something like him, I guess, from even though I don't like the music, you could make, I guess, a lot of money doing stuff like that. So again, I'm not bashing him, not at all. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, and like I said, I wonder why I like this in visual art and then I don't like it in music. That's strange, is it? I guess you can really see the clear inspiration of like my environmental art. Basically it's Fengzu and a lot of Fengzu like that. And again, I'm not really as good as him. Not even close. But I think a lot of my aesthetics can be traced back to his... even though he was really popular with the Fengzu Design School and stuff like that later in YouTube, and I profited from that a lot. The first time I came in contact with his art was actually way before that. Do you guys remember the Gnomon DVDs and CDs that they produced? Like, I mean, they also had like a website, and I guess you could order the physical media. I'm really not sure, but I think that was the first time I got in contact with his art and instantly kind of fell in love with it. Said, this is what I want to do. And he has even, I think I can emulate the environmental stuff pretty okay-ish. It's not like 100% there, but it's okay. Then again, for all his character stuff, and even his style to sketch, it's crazy. I can't replicate it to save my life. I always try to get better with character design and try to improve my sketching. But I haven't achieved the level that I want to be on yet. Like, I did this little world building exercise most people pretty much know about now. If you don't, leave a message and I will explain it. But yeah, I think that improved my character and costume skills quite a bit, and I do want to improve on that region even more. Yeah, I kind of expected to go a bit more back and forth between the different different paintings, but it seems like I kind of fell in love with this one, and now pretty much just detailing out this one. If that's okay. I mean, if you want me to do something else, feel free to raise your voice, and I can't promise you that I will do it, but at least I will consider it. I sometimes ask myself if those like ginormous mountain that I draw, if they would exist in real life. I guess it's possible. It's not too huge, is it? You have like no real indication on the scale here, so I think this could be any size from like an 8,000 mountain to a moderate sized 4,000 one. I guess maybe even 3,000. I don't know. Not like that. I feel like the edges should be a bit sharper here in places. They look a bit wobbly sometimes. Not the biggest fan of that. Sometimes you try to fix it and it gets worse. Monkey Design and Raiders, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the raid, Panda Puffkin, 484 Smiley. I hope you're all doing fine. How was your stream? What did Marky do? I just saw his last Monkey Design. I saw your last self-portrait on the stream, on Discord. I really liked it. I always mentioned it a couple of times that you have been improving at quite an alarming rate. It's actually crazy. I really like to see this kind of progress. I would like to have it myself, but it's not gonna happen. Then again, I did improve quite a bit since I started streaming, I guess. Like, what a lot of people don't know is... Oh no. I don't know if a lot of people don't know since I talk so much about it on the stream, but I stopped painting for about 15 years and just recently came back to it. So yeah, this tells you a bit that drawing is like riding a bicycle. You can't really... Oh, what is happening here? Johanna, wir haben gerade kein Internet. Oh no, no. I don't know what to do. Yes, we lost internet. Nothing works.
Should I restart the router or is it okay? No.
Okay, I think we are back now. I don't know what this was. I think I did have trouble with my internet connection. I hope you are still here. If not, I'm terribly sorry. Didn't know what happened there. Okay, now OBS says the stream is up and running, but Twitch doesn't show me anything. Now it is back? It is back. At least Mocky Design, I saw... That was terrible timing. Yeah, I agree. That was very bad timing. Twitch still is buffering on my stream manager. Maybe if I hit refresh. Yeah, I think now it is back. Still says 0 viewers though. Oh man, I have no idea what just happened there. You've made so much progress on this pink sky. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really know if I made so much progress on it. If you look at like the one where we started, I mean it's pretty much there. But then I added some little specks of color and like I said, I didn't even change that much. Now everybody is gone. it's okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry guys. I think that was just a like regular 20-hour disconnect. And then I kind of had problems to get a stream to run again. Okay. Whatever. I can't change it. So that's that. Marky, if you are still here, if you like, you can share your progress. I would really like to have a look at the paintings you did on your stream, if you like. Okay, let's blend again a bit. Still have to unify this piece a bit. In some spots it looks very cool, on other spots it's very rough. So and I need to improve that a bit. And I think we really need to address this area here, which looks horrible at the moment. Don't really know. I think if we want to have it like that, we need to push back this mountain here. So I guess let's push that back. Market Design, you're still here. I put one of my drawings in the Discord. Yeah, that would be cool. I need to log into my Discord though. I think if I do it on this monitor, it will show up here, hopefully. If not, yeah, okay. Ah. Members art. Oh, those are great. I kinda. Wait. Okay. These emojis are really great. I love them. They look so cute. Yeah, I kinda did the same thing, though I'm not as good as you when it comes to like this comic emoji design. Yours looks so cute and mine look okay. This is why I kind of postponed this process of doing emojis more and more and more, because I'm not that comfortable with that. I need to do them though. I need it. Yeah, emotes are hard. I'm so agree. Yeah. I mean, you can get like basic emojis done, and how do you put that? You can get emojis done that look okay in like a very big format, but if you scale them down to 32 by 32 pixels, you need to have a strong silhouette and a really good understanding how to convey an emotion in such a space. And that might be also okay, because I like to do pixel art and stuff, but then you kind of need to have that also on a bigger resolution. And oh my god, it just it's so hard. Save and recovery information, is that the the information that I have to save? I hope I should do that. Yeah, scale is so tough. I agree. And don't worry, just this is just Clip Studio Paint saving. Why it goes into complete black mode while it does that, I don't know, but I haven't seen it crash yet, but it always gives me a heart attack. Let me just grab water real quick. And then we continue. So I think now we had sorted out like this. Actually, we didn't really sort that out, did we? Because this makes no sense. Oh, it kind of does. I need to either. Let's just try to do that though. Yeah, I think that works better now. Since we have so many people here on the stream, I just want to inform you a bit what we are doing here. We're currently in the process of detailing those thumbnails that we did the last stream, and the thumbnails was actually here, and we decided to go for 3, 6, 7 and 8 and 9. I'm sorry. 8 we didn't choose. And then I just copied them and did some quick photo bash, as you can see here. I do need to get to overpaint out of those. So we just started with this one, and I think it looks alright. Still a lot of work to do, and I need to be I need to watch out for the sharpness of the edges. I think now they are a bit floaty in places, and I do want at least like this snow here to be really have a really hard edge. So I hope you are all doing great. I already gave some quick overview how my weekend went. It was pretty cool. We did have some nice family celebration, some birthdays, and had a couple of beers, maybe one too much. So I hope you had an equally nice weekend. And if you did any artistic endeavors, I hope they turned out great. Marky knows already this, but for everybody else, if you have any questions concerning my art, my progress, maybe something else entirely, don't hesitate to ask. I will gladly try my best to answer everything. And again, I apologize for my very German English. It's kind of hard to stream and talk in another language and then also have to paint at least semi-decent. Yeah, this is why I sometimes fall back in very bad German English. Not too sure about those rock formations here, but I just want to have something in here. Later on I can try to improve it. And I think this should be... Not too sure if I should use lighter values. I think I should, not darker ones. Basically, as soon as you have the main sketch done and the thumbnails, I get in a bit of a meditative state because everything is solved. It's not even that hard. a lot of people, I guess all of you artists can relate to some of the non-artist friends, and they say like, oh wow, you did like this overly crazy detailing here, that is so cool, and they go bonkers over this, and then you say, yeah, well, this was the easiest part. The hardest part was to draw a composition and set up perspective and make that work, and they look at your thumbnails and say, well, those are not cool. I don't understand what's going on here, and yeah. Pretty hard to explain how the artistic progress works when somebody has no relation to that at all. I mean, you can explain it though, but like you can also explain to your grandma that you I don't know, don't eat meat or whatever, and she will always nod in agreement, and then next day she already has forgotten that. What does Media Monkey not open mean? I'm very sorry, that is because... Okay, now it works. I use this little tool which is called Ascension Now Playing, and this should be write a txt file with my current song playing and the title and the artist, and this works okay for a couple of minutes, and then the program breaks, and I don't know why. I tried to contact the developer. It's a free tool, open source, so obviously I can't expect anything. And the last GitHub commit was done like 2 years ago, and he already was working on another project which basically does the same OBS integration thing for Media Monkey, but this newer version doesn't support Media Monkey anymore. So I'm basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. I just have no other possibility than to use the old software. And as soon as it breaks, and sometimes somebody says something, sometimes I look at the stream and I see that it is not working, then I restart it. But yeah, it's a bit stupid. But I have no idea. I mean, I could change my my player from Media Monkey to anything else, but I have like a really complex folder structure, and everything is optimized for that thing. I did also like tagged all my music with album covers and my songs with genres, and I don't know, it's just, I could do it, but it's a huge hassle, so I kind of avoided that for now. But if things stay where they are, and I mean, Media Monkey still is a bit of an old software, so I don't know, maybe I do have to switch for the stream. Kinda don't want to though. Yeah, sorry for the long answer there. It's just something I'm just not really happy about. I want you guys and girls to know what music is playing, especially because most of the stuff is my music composed by me, so, and you can't if the thing breaks again. Let me see, I guess we can try to blend a bit more here, and then I don't know, what do you guys think? Do we want to keep it in this a bit, yeah, rather loose style or do we want to like really go crazy with textures and try to make it? I don't think I want to. Maybe you think we should do that and go for a really finely rendered product. Then again, I'm not the biggest person for rendering. I just render it to like this stage that we have here. Then I'm content. I see all the nice edges and I'm happy, and then I just start another painting and don't worry too much about it. But we could try to really get it to ultra finished state. Also, I don't know if we want to add at least some vegetation here. I feel like I don't want to in this one. I mean, it's all about rocks. It's like the heavy metal of environmental paintings. Only hard stuff. I don't know. Maybe it could profit from some occasional vegetation here and there. Panda Pumpkin. It's hard to render beyond what feels personally satisfying, so you need to push past that. I think the looseness can show the hand of the artist. Yeah, I definitely agree. And personally, I like the looser paintings of my favorite artists in 99% more than the ultra refined ones, but that's just a personal preference. And also, when I do have to render something beyond what I personally feel is enough, it actually takes a very long time, so I have to stream. I did this with the sci-fi painting, which I rendered. I mean, it's like one stage above this, but not so much. And this took like 5 or 6 streams. It was actually pretty crazy. I think to have this little bit of texture here, which the brush provides, it really adds a lot. This is the nice thing when you are working with a rather muted image. As you can see, still I have all those vibrant colors, but if you actually keep your eye here, look how saturated they are. They are like not saturated at all. And then you can really, like with the purple that I did here in the shadows, you can really push the vibrancy, and it gets more vibrant and more epic all the time. that you work with the image. You can't do that if everything is saturated from the get-go. This ties in a bit to what I said earlier about don't rushing your process. Like, you shouldn't rush in life, and in art it's exactly the same. Just add one step at a time and the result will be way better. Let me see. I want to introduce some texture here and there. Doesn't have to be overly. Maybe it's just the Feng Shui brush here, which does provide that. I think that's a bit too much from the tonal value. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, Rocco D, if you're still here, I kinda didn't catch your message. Sorry about that. So, kinda forgot to say hello. Sometimes you're so in a train of thought, and you talk about something else, and yeah, stuff like that happens sometimes. For this area here. Yeah, what do you think? I think it looks pretty okay. Oh, I just wondered why the opacity wasn't working. It's because I was using the wrong tool. Let us introduce another little layer here. We can have some more stones. Yeah. I don't particularly enjoy the foreground. Might be also. I don't think I can show that much contrast here. I mean, it is in the foreground, but I still feel like it's very easy to overdo, and then everything looks rather wonky. Let's see if we can push back that edge here. I think this shouldn't be so light, should it? I think I need to put that more in the background here. And then we can maybe have a little accent here on the... Yeah, I like that. Ooh, that's nice. It's a subtle thing, but it's pretty cool, if you ask me. Here, I don't think we need to do it, because we already have the light bouncing off of this plane. And I already told that a couple of times, but what I'm basically doing here, and I also like it oftentimes to do it on the big objects, is to go with rather, when you have like contrast like these colors are pretty, they're not the same in tonal, they are different, but you can accentuate this even more. You can either throw up the tonal value for this edge, or you could darken down this edge, or even lighten that up and then make a contrast with a darker color. So this is basically what Photoshop Sharpen does. It gives you a very nice plane separation. I think we can use the Feng Zhu brush here to introduce some texture. I think I went a bit overboard with the color variation. It's too red. Yeah, I think that is quite okay. And then we blend the textures a bit. Maybe it is because I stared at the image so much from this one angle, but I think actually it works better from this switched perspective. I don't know, do you agree? Let me switch it back. It's hard to tell. I think overall the forms, they work better in the other view, but here I feel like the shading works better. Okay, kept messing that up. I feel like we need some more foreground element which breaks up a bit the monotony here, like a real big rock or something. I mean, let's put that on another layer. Be even darker. And then maybe we can have a figure for scale here too. Either we make a big one or I don't know. I feel like this is a good spot for figurine. Something like that. And maybe we can rotate the head a bit around. Where do we have the right chop? Is that the right one? Yeah. That's the one I was looking for. I don't know. I think the contrast shouldn't be so excessive. It should yeah, I almost like it a lot more when there is like no shading at all. I feel like we need a little bit, just a smudge. Okay, we need to do that on the other layer though. I kind of forgot about cast shadows. I like the addition of the silhouette, really gives it scale. Yeah, this is always when you do the little foreground elements with something that you can relate to, like a person or a tree or something like this. Suddenly everything has a scale, and before that you can just guess in rough approximations. It's actually no, I painted on the wrong layer again. Yeah, okay. It's actually crazy how our eye works concerning this. Like, you give it just something to hold on and suddenly everything comes together. But I feel like this is why I did this in the last possible minute, so to speak. That is because I feel like it's not a cheap trick, but if your painting works on the general scale before adding, it will have an even greater impact. And if you add it before, sometimes you skimp a bit on the general perspective, general scale. Yeah, and this is why I tend to do that later in the painting process. no. Just was experimenting a bit. Okay, let's see if we can wrap the texture blender. Oh, painter save recovery. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It is now 8:15, and so I'm already a bit over my regular schedule, and I think we can almost call this one finished, at least for this stage. Like I said, we might come back to it later and add a bit more crazy detail, but I think for now, for this exercise with the thumbnails, we can leave it be. Actually, I like it quite a bit. I feel like it has a bit of a kitsch factor that I'm not really digging so much. I guess it's the sunset. But obviously I don't think there is anything I can do about that now, can I? Okay, I say we call this one finished. Thank you all for participating in the stream. Thanks for the raid, Morkia. And let's look who is online now that we can rate. Zikawa is online, so yeah, I guess since most people here are from the art department, I mean, I don't want to rate the cover every time. I added some more painters to give you a bit more variety, but now they are all not online. So if you want me to rate somebody, this would be a great opportunity. Because otherwise it will just be Zikawa again. I mean, she's great, but I also want to push little streamers a bit more. But then again, I have no idea. I mean, let's look at art for just a short moment, if that's okay. Maybe we find somebody that catches my attention. I will need to switch it to English though. And for Mocky Design, great thing, thank you so much. Yeah, I also had a lot of fun detailing those pieces, and we will do every single one of them, I can tell you. And then we have like 4 really epic landscapes done in not so many streams, I think, so yeah. I really like this idea of doing stuff together. I would like to have switched around a bit more. I kind of bite myself into this one and just detail it out, as opposed to doing every picture at the same time, which was my intention, and I didn't really do that, but it's okay. Okay, let's see. Maybe low to high. And look for somebody who doesn't have that many views. Then again, with the rating, I do want to pick somebody out who does like also fine art or landscape art or concept art, something like this. I don't want to rate somebody drawing anime girls. And it's so hard to find somebody there. Yeah, it's not that easy. Is this landscape? I think it is, yeah. It's a bit of a weird capture, but yeah, I think let's rate Corey Lee. This looks like a landscape. So, okay, if nobody says anything, we will rate there. And why is it? Okay. Corey Lee. Let's rate him or her. I have no idea. Thank you all for the stream again, and I hope I see you all next time. Goodbye. I think we are still here. I just thought of something. If Gaming Hamster or other German speakers are online here, I'm not sure, but maybe I will have a little retro stream later in the day, not too late, but maybe. So if you're interested in that, just a short notice. And now let's raid.